away, dogs. Buddy, out of the way. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Garden Time with Kate. This is the first of many videos aimed at getting you guys out and about in the garden doing fun stuff. Sound good so far? Cool. So, my name is Kate and I am the ambassador for outdoor learning at two nurseries in Bristol. These nurseries are called Archfield House and Woodland House Nursery, and if you want to find out more about them, you can look them up on Facebook. We do forest school, we do beach school, we do all the cool stuff. I was thinking about any way in which I could bring a bit of our forest school, a bit of our beach school and a bit of our outdoor activity to your garden for the next 10 weeks. What I have done is I have put together a plan of 50 activities that we can do in the garden for the next 10 weeks. Exciting, huh? I'm going to release each of these activities every day that you would have been at nursery for the next 10 weeks. So you still get to do loads of fun stuff outside. It's really important that whilst you're not at school or nursery, you are going outside, you're doing activities, you're having loads of fun time and you're enjoying being out in nature. So we've got Manufacture Mondays. We've got Thoughtful Tuesdays. We've got Wildlife Wednesdays. We've got Tricky Thursdays. And we've got Funny Fridays. What was the next bit? I forgot what the next bit was. So, all of the activities that I'm going to be showing to you, they're mainly aimed at the age group that I work with at the moment, which is nursery children, so the EYFS and preschoolers. However, any of the activities that I'm going to be showing you can be adaptable to whoever you're working with, whether it's children or adults or toddlers, whatever you're working with, you can adapt it to the age, you can adapt it to what size you have, what your garden space looks like, and you can adapt it to what resources you have as well. With any of these activities, you do you, okay? You think about what really interests you and what would make this as fun for you as possible, and you go and do it. So, the first of our many videos is a Manufacture Monday video. So, our first Manufacture Monday video is going to be den building. Who's made a den before? Perfect. Brilliant. Right, let's do it. Step one. Step one is going to go and be collecting things that you're going to use to build your den. So have a think about the space that you've got to build in, whether you're building up against your house or in the middle of the garden or up against the bush, okay? And have a think about this whilst you're collecting your resources. I'm going to go do that now. Okay, cool, perfect. So I've collected a bunch of resources that I can use to build my den. I've got here some sticks. Now, all of these sticks were sticks that I found on the floor. I didn't pull any of them off a tree. If we pull our sticks off the tree, we kill the tree, and that's bad earth care. So all of these sticks were already on the floor. If you don't have any sticks, don't worry. You could use something different instead. So here, I've got an old broom handle or a mop handle or a feather duster or anything that's going to help to give your den a bit of a structure to build around. There we go. I've got some sticks. I've got some old planks of wood. So this is actually an old bit of decking, but you could use anything really similar to a plank of wood or something like that. I've got a bigger plank of wood. Not quite sure how I'm going to use this yet, but I got it anyway. I've got lots of little sticks. Know that you might not have any of these at home, so if you don't have any little sticks at home, can you think about using a tarpaulin or an old bed sheet or an old curtain that you've got lying around somewhere. Think outside the box and think about what you might have around your house that you could use to build your den. Now the last thing that I've got is some string and some scissors. Now I've decided to use string instead of sellotape because I think if we use lots and lots of sellotape we might end up wasting quite a lot of sellotape. And throughout all of these videos, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and reduce the amount of wasting that we do, and we're going to try and reuse things. So I plan to use this bit of string today to build my den, and then to undo the knots that I do, and to reuse the same piece of string in one of our future projects. So, step 1, collect. I've collected. Step 2 is plan. I'm going to plan out my den. I'm going to have a look at what I've got around me, and I'm going to think about how I could use these different bits to build my den. I'm going to think again about where I'm building it. I'm going to think about where the door is. I'm going to think about how tall I want it to be and how wide I want it to be, and whether only I can get in it or whether me and my friends can get in it. I'm going to think about all of that before I start building. Now if you want to, you could get a big piece of paper and a pen and you could draw out what you want your den to look like. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to waste the paper, and I think I can plan it out in my head. Step 2, planning. I've planned. Step 3. Step 3 is the most important step. Step 3 is building your den. I'm going to get straight to it. I'm going to go with this flow. Oh, my legs. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tripod. Tri means 3. I'm going to make a tripod with 3 sticks that I've got that I think are going to be about the right height for my den. Now what I need to do that is I need to cut a piece of string that I can use to tie my tripod together. I'm not cutting too much string, just enough that I can wrap it round a few times to make sure it's going to be safe. I'm going to build my tripod now, and then I'll show you what knot I'm using to tie my tripod. So I've got my 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter if they're not the same length. It's fine, don't worry about it. So, got my tripod. Now I'm going to tie my knot. Okay, so I've got my 3 pieces of stick here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my string and I'm going to go all the way around the outside whilst trying not to drop any of them. And then with this bit of string, I'm just going to weave. Oopsie, I've got a bit stuck there. Whoopsie. Weave round and round these bits of wood there, hope you can see there. Now with this bit of string, this loose end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it through this gap that I've made in here. Put it nice and tight and then tighten around there. So you can see how I'm just tightening on these bits of string here, and I'm going to do that a couple of times. Let's make sure that bit's really tight. And then I'm going to cross under, and I'm going to do the same over this side. So I'm feeding around and through the sticks like that to make sure that oopsie, that bit's really tight. All right, and then I'm just going to tie this off just here, left over right, and right over left to do a reef knot. Boom! I've got my tripod. This is the base for my den. I can adjust the legs if I want it to be a bit smaller or a bit taller. And there we go. That feels quite stable. I'm going to add in the extra big sticks around my den. Ta-da! My den is created. So I can just about fit in my den like this. Can you still see me? Now, I can play with my den however I like. I could pretend it was my castle, or I could pretend it was somewhere that I can play hide and seek, or I could pretend, buddy, or I could pretend that it was my dog den for my dogs to come and hide in too. You can play with this den however you like now. You could even keep on adding to it every day. You could add a flag on top and make it a pirate ship. You could do whatever you like. So this has been video number 1 of Manufacture Mondays. I think Roxy's bringing me an extra stick. This has been video 1 of Manufacture Mondays on Garden Time with Kate. I built a den using nothing but things that I could find in and around my house and my garden. And tomorrow we're going to be doing something really nice and calming for Thoughtful Tuesdays. If you enjoyed the video, I'm going to be doing a new one every day of the week, every weekday for the next 10 weeks at least. So you could follow Archfield House Nursery on Facebook and there will be updates on there every day, or you could also just subscribe in the little button below if you fancy. If you've got any comments or feedback, please send them my way and I'll do my best to get back to everybody as quick as I can. Alright, see you tomorrow for Thoughtful Tuesday. Bye!